To be honest, boxing's never seen nothing like this in the history of boxing. Since it began 250 years ago, it's never seen anything like this. I believe this is going to be great for boxing. I believe we're going to win.
He's going to have after the fight is over, then so be it. I'm already in a nowhere situation anyway. To me, it's a win-win. But I'm in a no-win because if I knock him out fast in the first round, they're going to be like, oh, man, this wasn't worth it. If I let it go a few rounds and drag it out, they're going to be like, oh, man.
I've always been in the gym training. And I'm boxing professional fighters. I'm just, activity is great. I had 15 fights to win you when I was younger. And I think activity is great, but I'm prepared. I'm just ready to go.
Two icons of the sport stand chest to chest, neither willing to concede an inch. The air between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Mike Tyson crackles with something that goes beyond competition. This is history recognizing itself in the mirror and refusing to blink. Words are exchanged, temperatures rise. Two men who have spent their entire lives mastering the art of intimidation now direct that mastery at each other. This is not a press conference moment. This is a collision of eras.
Didn't even bring that shit up no more.
No, they should bring it up. Okay. They should see the difference from there to now.
Gotcha.
Me at my worst, to me at the biggest event in the history of events right now. There's never been any bigger than this. So what they have to say about that?
What does that say about you if you lose?
Well, I'm not going to lose. So I can't even fathom losing. I can't even imagine it. I think he thinks this is going to be a very easy night. It's not going to be easy.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. does not waver. Standing inside that tension, he is exactly who he has always been. Composed, sharp-eyed, and utterly unbothered by the gravity of the moment. This is a man who has spent his career performing under the weight of expectation and turning doubt into motivation. He is not here to revisit his legacy. He is here to add to it. The skill is still there. The hunger is still there. And he wants the world to know both.
On cruise control, go out there, have some fun, and do what I do best. And that's B. Floyd Mayweather.
Mike Tyson speaks with the quiet certainty of a man who has done the internal work. He is not predicting victory out of habit. He is predicting it out of preparation. The training has been relentless. The body has responded. The mind is locked in. Tyson understands the magnitude of what is being asked of him at this stage of his life, and rather than retreat from it, he has leaned into it completely. He believes he can rise, and the way he says it, you believe him too.
But the fighter's waiting for his money. By the time he gets his money, everybody else took their percentage out already, so you don't know who's who. You get what they give you.
You look good. How you feeling physically?
Incredible.
You've been training?
Listen, I was wearing an extra large. It looks like I will wear a large.
Rafael Cordeiro does not offer empty encouragement. He speaks with the precision of a trainer who measures progress and tangible results, not motivation. And his assessment of Mike Tyson is unambiguous. The version of Tyson standing in this camp is more refined, more conditioned, and more dangerous than what the world witnessed in the ring against Roy Jones Jr. That fight was a benchmark. This camp has surpassed it. Cordeiro has seen it firsthand, up close, every single day.
Perfect time, perfect place now. Where's Mike? Put everything together. So mentally, physically, we're excited. If the fight was next Saturday, you will be ready for it. So we talk about Roy was 4 years ago. Today, Mike is much better than he was when he fought.
There is no easing into rounds, no going through motions. Inside Tyson's training camp, the intensity is absolute. The sparring sessions are not controlled demonstrations. They are full contact declarations of intent. Every combination landed, every movement executed, every round pushed past comfort speaks to a man on a mission. This is what genuine preparation looks like. Not theatrics for cameras. Real work, the kind that translates directly inside the ring when the stakes are highest.
Round one. Boom. Few. Cut the ring. Exactly. Cut the ring.
Exactly.
Jeff Mayweather speaks from a place of intimate understanding. He has watched Floyd operate within the boxing world long enough to know how Floyd functions when friction is present, and his assessment is direct. Floyd has never been uncomfortable in the role of the villain. He has worn that label like armor and used the crowd's noise as fuel, but a fight against Mike Tyson introduces a different kind of weight. It is not simply about winning rounds, it is about what winning or losing does to the broader story of Floyd Mayweather's legacy. The skill and the confidence remain. The stakes, however, are elevated in ways that cannot be ignored.
Why? It's easy. Because Floyd always was the bad guy. Once again, he's gonna be the bad guy. And I think that if there's any way to try to remove his O, it may happen.
Tony Jeff frames this return not as competitive necessity, but as psychological compulsion. His argument carries weight that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is not drawn back to the sport by the challenge of a worthy opponent, but by the discomfort of watching relevance shift towards someone else. The Tyson versus Jake Paul event moved the cultural needle in ways that clearly registered. And according to Jeff, Floyd's reemergence is less about the craft and more about reclaiming the spotlight that, in his mind, belongs to him. It is a sharp critique, whether it is entirely fair or not. It is the kind of observation that forces people to examine what truly drives a man like Floyd back into the arena.
We've got to make as much money as we can while we can, and then get out of the sport. But with these two, they're multi-millionaires. And I want to get into the tail of the tape and talk about exactly the records and all of that stuff with it. But first, I just want to say, I believe that these are doing this for different things. Mike Tyson is doing it purely for the money. Purely for the money. Floyd is doing it for the money as well, but also I believe Floyd's doing it for that limelight. You've seen the numbers that Mike Tyson, Jake Paul got, and I think this is the most viewed fight of all time, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. I might be wrong in saying that, but I'm sure it was. It was hosted on Netflix. And Floyd's been one in the past with his ego that he wants to just, be in that limelight all the time. And when you're not in the limelight all the time, you...
Inside the gym, Floyd Mayweather Jr. answers every question with action. The footwork is fluid. The hands are fast. The angles are still there. Instinctive, precise, and executed with the kind of mechanical efficiency that only decades of elite-level dedication can produce. What is most striking is not that he can still move at this level. What is most striking is how natural it all looks. There is no strain in the performance, no visible effort to recapture something lost. It appears not as a man chasing his prime, but as a man who never fully left it.